Good afternoon. Today is Wednesday, November 19th, and this is the audience for Desiree Robinson's persuasive speech for Dr. Robinson's class. Her speech is on why marijuana should be legalized. Once the audience sits down, we will begin recording. Thank you.
Thank you. My name is Desiree Robinson, and I will be presenting my persuasive speech on why marijuana should be legalized. There are 21 states in the U.S. that have legalized medical and recreational marijuana by implementing certain rules and regulations of this controversial drug. Today, the legal use of marijuana medically and recreationally has sparked major discoveries in chronic diseases in individuals with certain illnesses. How many of you may know people that are going through chemotherapy treatments? How many of you may know people that suffer from epilepsy, Alzheimer's, severe pain, nausea? Some of you may be surprised that smoking marijuana helps to alleviate or mitigate symptoms of these illnesses. Marijuana helps to alleviate pain. The use of marijuana has been restricted on the use of this plant. In this discussion, I will be explaining why I side with the selling and use and the production of marijuana. Marijuana helps to stimulate an appetite for those that suffer from chronic appetite disorders. Marijuana also helps to alleviate severe nausea in cancer patients as well as in AIDS patients. Marijuana has proven to decrease the symptoms of a highly severe epilepsy form of disorder known as Dravet syndrome. If the government would legalize marijuana without any restrictions or regulation, the U.S. would see a big boom in revenue. There are two states that has legalized marijuana medically and recreationally, and those states are Colorado and Washington State. The two states have legalized the use of marijuana medically and recreationally, and they are estimated to bring $550 million combined in marijuana revenue. The states that allow marijuana dispensaries have led to the creation of jobs within the marijuana industry. These dispensaries in Colorado have collected more than $45.2 billion in taxes and fees thanks to the booming marijuana industry. Furthermore, legalizing the use of marijuana has estimated to bring as much as $46 billion a year in revenue in the U.S. In addition, being that the U.S. is known as the melting pot for different cultures, many cultures in today's society uses the cannabis plant as part of their religious or spiritual ceremonies. As for the Rastafarian religion, many people of this religion culture believe that marijuana aids in the worship of God. Furthermore, the Hinduism religion uses marijuana in religious festivals to worship their god called Shiva. As for Christians and Jews, their religion consists of their followers to drink wine on certain occasions. So should the religion that require the use of marijuana be restricted by the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution? You be the judge of that. As many as you can see, many Americans use marijuana on a daily basis, whether it is medically or recreationally used. Despite of those that disagree with the use of this drug, it is cultivated as for remedies used in medicine for the chronically ill. Marijuana has proven itself in my eyes despite of its ridicule. It is worthy of the chance to be able to flourish in the U.S. Lawmakers should encourage the legalization of marijuana for an economic burst in today's society. In closing, keep in mind that there are far more worse drugs out here in the world than marijuana. For those that oppose the legalization of marijuana, remember that this is one plant that actually does help treat chronic diseases. Thank you all for listening.
And this concludes the presentation. Thank you.